This is the first recording with the DJI Mavic Mini. We're in Sanford, North Carolina, above my dad's car lot on Horner Boulevard. We are getting to 200 feet just to make sure we don't hit any obstacles. Brand new drone flyer. This is the first one I've had, so a little cautious. But we're going to head south up Horner Boulevard, which is the main street in this small town of Sanford. So here's a big intersection. We've got a Walgreens to the left. We got a Dollar Tree to the right. Big intersection again. First flight with the Mavic. Really impressed with the camera. I've done a lot of GoPro footage in the past, so relatively new to video editing. So this might be a little choppy, and learning everything in the editing software as we go. So this again will be a very beginner film and the first time I've flown a drone. But we're headed further up to the left bottom here. That's a local pizza sub joint. Really good food. Right above that you got a car wash. Awesome prices. Local hand wash car wash. To the right, a Pizza Hut. And the goal for my brother and I were to get to this Taco Bell here on the bottom left. That's a pretty good ways away from where we were. So the main goal was to hit the Taco Bell, and we got there pretty easily. There's a hotel behind it. Here there's a furniture store and an old sushi restaurant to the left of that went out of business. And then back facing towards the car lot where we are, a little skyline view, and I apologize, the video is pretty jerky and we're still learning how to turn the drone and whatnot to make it not jerky. Food line below us here, Italian restaurant, which is really good local Italian food. Again, jerky footage as we're learning everything, and hopefully the video will get better moving forward. But now you can see the Taco Bell, a little bit of a line forming here with the coronavirus pandemic. There's a cookout right next to it. We're going up to, I think we got up to 350 feet here. So probably about 350 feet, but cars where you can see the cars turning in, that's a cookout restaurant, and then there's a gas station which is turned into a car lot next to that. The next thing up, which we're getting towards now, is a Little Caesars Pizza, popular restaurant. Oil changing, Valvoline oil station right now. Then to the left we got a CVS pharmacy. As you can see, not too many people there. To the right, we've got a couple local shops, a Subway restaurant. Again, not much going on. Big intersection here. To the left, furniture store, local. And to the right, we've got an old Hams building, which is now a local place called Coach's. That's the red top there to the right. To the left, a Mexican restaurant called San Felipe. Really good Mexican food. Up ahead, you can see a water tower. That's the town water tower, and a courthouse right below that. Here, the drone lost connection. We were struggling. We're about a half a mile away. A lot of cell phone towers and fiber optic internet towers. So from what I can research, that makes sense to lose connection. We lost connection from the iPhone to the drone remote, so we hit return to home here. It's flying back, same path. Now we're going north, same restaurants we discussed. I was a little bit panicked because, again, first experience with a drone, so was worried we were going to lose this expensive, to us, expensive drone. So it's flying back by itself now. Again, if you're new to drones, the Mavic Mini, it pretty much flies itself. It's a fantastic beginner drone because, again, I panicked and it really took care of itself. So about now. And again, we were flying in a really heavy area that had a lot of signal interference from what I've researched on the fly forms now. But again, back towards closer to where we are, probably about a couple hundred yards away. Going back up, there's a Walgreens to the bottom right, Dollar General to the left. Straight ahead is where we are. And there's a local high school football field here to the left, which is one of the things we decided we wanted to fly over. Thought that'd be really cool. So we're starting that. To the left bottom here, you can see a hotel. It's a local hotel. There was someone actually murdered there. It's a big popular thing on the news. We discussed that and talking about if that interfered with the amount of people that visit there and whatnot now. But nonetheless, you can see the parking lot's fairly empty. But now we're heading to the local high school over the football field. Coronavirus pandemic, so nothing's going on. Pretty empty, as you can see. And this is probably within 200 yards of where we're flying. And so we wanted to get over the middle of the football field. We got to the middle and started to mess with some of the camera, adjusting it up and down. And we got a major signal interference, which there's a lot of trees behind us and a lot of stuff in between where we were. We were pretty much flat. We weren't above ground or anything. Drone lost complete connection, and you'll see a sharp turn there. The remote lost connection. It said drone disconnected, and then all of a sudden we got a flashing message that said fail safe taking over. And the drone, actually, we couldn't see anything. We freaked out. You can probably see us running here on the bottom right. But the next thing we know, the drone's over top of us, and it's engaging the return to home feature. So it flew back over top of us, and the next thing we know, it began to land itself. So beginner drone pilot lost all signal to the remote and everything. Drone takes care of itself, starts to land. Amazing feature, made us feel really comfortable with what we're getting into, and hopefully in the flights in the future we'll start to press it and see the limits of the drone. So incredible experience for the first time in an urban area.